Hello, everybody. Please excuse my appearance. I have had quite the day and it's only about 4:30 p.m. First of all, I'm currently in New York. Ah! I'm doing a little East Coast birthday trip and we had quite the experience getting here. Our flight was at 8:30 p.m. We got there 3 hours earlier because we were scared that since the government shut down, everything was going to be slow and TSA was going to be really backed up. We got to the airport. First of all, no traffic. Weird. Got to the airport. It was empty. Extra weird. TSA had no line, so we were in there with 3 hours to waste. And on top of that, once those 3 hours were done, it got delayed 2 hours. We didn't end up boarding until 11 p.m. The good thing is that because we ended up boarding so late and taking off so late, we got to New York later. So we got here at 7 a.m. rather than 5 a.m. Both Daniel and I have been to New York before. So this is really like a dilly-dallying trip. We're not too stressed about having to do touristy things or anything like that. We just really want to walk around and shop for the most part. But still, our hotel check-in wasn't until 3 p.m. We got here like around 9:30 a.m., left our bags, were able to have breakfast here at the hotel, and then we were like, well, shit, we have like 5 hours to kill. What are we gonna do? And because we had so much time, we just decided to go and do the MoMA today. And as much as I love the MoMA, being there on like 3 hours of sleep and getting hungry and just really freaking tired, it takes a toll on you. It definitely felt like the back rooms, like the rooms were just never ending. They would just keep going and going and going. After that, oh my god, we walked. What did we do after the MoMA? Oh yeah, we went to the MoMA design store. And then after we came back to Brooklyn and we ate at not Good Time.
Twin Time?
Twin Towers.
That's fucked up.
Sorry.
Time's Out.
Oh, we went to eat at Times Out Market and then ended up walking even more, went to Target, and I don't know. Point is, we had quite the adventure and I think we're just about ready to call it a day, to be honest. I'm disgusting. We both are off the plane, like wearing what we wore on the plane. I haven't washed my face. I didn't get to do my makeup. I didn't get to like change into an outfit or anything. Literally like disgusting appearance today. But it was still a lot of fun and I'm happy to be back. And we'll see if we end up doing anything later tonight, but all I know is I'm tired and I'm not gonna be angry if I end up knocking out for the rest of the night. But that's the update. Stay tuned for the rest of my trip. I'm very, very excited and I'm so happy to be here. Okay, enjoy the vlog. So update, we woke up around 8. We were supposed to wake up at 7, but I snoozed that alarm. I could not wake up. And we could not find the strength in ourselves to go out to eat. I know that it's Saturday night and the city never sleeps, but simply do not have the energy. We are so freaking tired. So we ordered food from the restaurant that's part of the hotel. And we had a nice, lovely chat with the bartender who said that at one point in his 20s, he was fucking 2 sisters and their mom. And he said, and I quote, he was trick-or-treating in their house. I love when people tell stories unprompted. I really love it. Now we're going to eat. We're watching Shrek 2 en Español. And that's it. We're going to call it a night. We are so freaking tired. But yeah, that's the update. Night. Good morning. I forgot to mention yesterday that we are only in New York for 2 days. So today's day 2. It's our last day. And of course, lucky me, there's like a storm? Question mark? A storm hitting the Northeast and the East Coast or whatever. And it's making it very windy. We're heading out to Boston tomorrow. So we might be experiencing some delays. For sure, probably. Or even cancellations. Anyways, it is very windy out right now from what I can tell. And we are both just poor California people who are gonna be living in this windy world. Let's head out. Let's get this day started. everyone. I have been doing a terrible job at updating. Pretty much now we are in Boston. We've actually been here since yesterday. We woke up around 5 a.m., went to the airport. Our flight was supposed to be at 10:30, but yes, it got delayed. We got here around 1. And to get to our Airbnb, it was a 10-minute walk, and it was the most excruciating 10-minute walk ever. The weather was just insane yesterday. Oh, I forgot to mention, yesterday, October 13th, was my birthday. There is currently a nor'easter going on, very windy, lots of rain. So those 10 minutes were painful. It was literally like the scene in SpongeBob where they're trying to deliver the pizza and the wind is blowing them away. It was literally like that. And we had our luggage. It was rough, but we made it. We were in the Airbnb by like 2. And at that point, we were both starving and we were wet, like freaking wet cats or something. So we just decided to order food and to stay in the whole day yesterday. It was also Columbus Day, and they genuinely celebrate Columbus Day here. It was unsure if any stores were even gonna be open. It was a lot of fun. I had a great time just chilling. I think after the amount of walking and hustling we did in New York, we just needed a rest day. That was how Boston was spent. However, I did not do a final haul of the things I got in New York, so I'm going to now show you guys what I got in New York as well as what I got today in Boston. Starting off strong, first thing I have is this Vivienne Westwood armor ring, which I have been wanting for a very long time. I now have it. I'm so very happy. On the same topic of jewelry, I also got this necklace. I love the heart shape, of course. I love heart-shaped anything and just the spikes around it. The chain is very long, which I appreciate because it's perfect for layering. At MoMA, I got the Starry Night Miffy. Just love her. And the fact that I got to see the Starry Night is insane. I also got this Miffy, pink corduroy. I just thought she was so cute, and I love the corduroy pattern. I'm really into keychains right now, if you couldn't tell. I guess Miffy is the girl of this trip. From MoMA as well, I got these 2 pins. So I got the Dali.
Dali, 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 Dali.
I got the Dali bin. I got the Dali pin and then the Nara pin. The Sunday series Smisky, I feel like I might be cursed with it because this is my 3rd one. Whenever I buy Smiskies, I get one for me and I get one for Daniel. So the past 2, I have gotten one for both of us, and both times we have pulled the same exact Smisky. And this time, I pulled a double. This was actually the first one I got, and he's not even like my favorite. But yeah, I feel like I might be cursed for the Sunday series. I'm just doomed. I'm not meant to collect it. Went to the Strand, which I of course fell in love with. Like, how could I not? I got this tote bag. Same thing, corduroy. I just really love corduroy. And then I love the red lettering and the cream color. And I have a lot of tote bags, I know I do, but this one has a pocket and it zips and it has a zipper inside. So I think this is like an upgraded tote bag. I'm looking at this stuff and just thinking I should have spent more money. The last thing I got, which I will be unboxing, was this blind date with a book from the Strand. I tend to stay away from blind date with books because I want to know what I'm reading, I want to choose what I'm reading, and I'm scared to have a bad choice. Okay, I don't want to say that they didn't have any books that I wanted, because they did, but I was just like, I could hold off on buying books, especially because I knew in Boston I wanted to visit bookstores. So I decided to go with the blind date. And I chose this one because there's a part of me that thinks it might be Mate by Ali Hazelwood since it just came out, but also because it just came out, that's why I don't think it is. I'm trying not to ruin the art because I do want to keep it. Let's see. Of course I have this one, and of course I've read it.
The worst part is, since I saw it on the scanner, I saw that it said Bride, and I'm like, fuck, that looks so familiar, but I wasn't sure if you actually had it. But now that I see the cover, I'm like, of course.
Mate is the sequel to this book. Duh, why didn't I think that's what it would have been? I don't know why this one didn't cross my mind. I did get out of my comfort zone, but I didn't get out of my comfort zone in terms of genre. Maybe I should have really gone for the throat and done like a blind date and a different genre. That is my New York haul. Let us move on to Boston. We did stop at a bookstore and I got The Princess Knight, which I have been looking forward to.
Wait, today's Tuesday.
Wait, today's Tuesday?
Yeah.
It just came out today. Oh my god, it just came out today. Look at this cover. It's freaking gorgeous. It looks so whimsical. This bookstore that we stumbled upon wasn't even on my list. We just saw it and I was like, well, I gotta go into a bookstore. What am I gonna do, not go in? So I was literally not gonna get it because I thought I'm gonna go to 2 other bookstores. They're gonna have it. I'm just gonna wait. And I'm so glad I didn't because those 2 other bookstores did not have it. We stopped at Muji, which is a Japanese, I thought it was just a stationery store, but they actually sell clothes, furniture, houseware stuff. I have been looking forward to going to it because I love their stationery. My planner is a Muji planner that I ordered off of eBay. And for some reason, unknown, that I will be researching after this video, they closed all the Muji stores in California. They exist on the East Coast and we stopped by. Daniel and I got these pens. We're gonna be sharing sizes 0.38 and 0.5. These are really, really good pens. They write very well, so we got the pack of them. And then I got this pencil case because I'm in need of a new one. It's both vertical and horizontal, so I could stand it or keep it laying down. I got these gloves, which I bought to wear them and then I just didn't end up putting them on. And then I got this scarf as well from Muji. I got this Snoopy key tag. The last thing is this Peach Riot blind box. I do not have any from the series. I have been wanting the series for a while, and for some reason the Pop Marts at home just have not had them. I don't know what's up with Boston specifically, but a lot of stores had a lot of blind boxes of different varieties for MSRP. Maybe it's not as popular here, but I would like
Frankie Barista, Poppy Ice Cream Parlor, Frankie Auto Shop, Gigi Diner, Poppy Receptionist, Frankie Tutor has a cat, Gigi Mail Delivery.
Oh my god, I'm naming all of them. I would like any of them. I think they're cute. I just like all of them too much. Oh, there's 2 things. Wait, I'm not gonna look at the accessory. I don't know what it is. And I did not open it correctly. Dude, I'm always pulling Poppy. I am always pulling her. I love her. Like, this is not a bad thing. I love her. We had the same hair at one point with the blonde and the pink. And we're kind of like low-key, we're twinning. We're the same shade. I was literally going to say, if I want anyone, I want Frankie, because I actually have never, ever pulled Frankie. I have one Frankie figure that my sister gave to me, but I have personally never pulled her. Yay! That's it for my haul. That is my update. Tomorrow is our last day, and we are hitting Salem. I'm signing off as a newly turned 27-year-old, and I will see you guys tomorrow.
Balthar has a word of wisdom for you this day. He who laughs last thinks slowest. Stay alert, my friend, and laugh heartily and quickly.
Hello everyone, we've made it back from Salem and quite the successful trip it was, if I do say so myself. We spent the whole day just dilly-dallying throughout the city. No, we did not do any excursions, any tours or anything like that because honestly I was seeing a lot of mixed reviews from people about which tours were worth it, which ones weren't, how some were overpriced and not worth the time. So I just thought, forget it, I don't need to do a tour. I'd rather just walk around and explore on my own, which is exactly what we did, and I think it was a success. We were there all day and it was really fun. The whole time I was there, I just thought like, this is the city you see in movies when all the kids are trick-or-treating and there's just a bunch of kids in neighborhoods. I think that's just a walkable city and I'm not used to that. We did go on a Wednesday. It is October as mentioned, and honestly it was not that crowded. It was busy. There were definitely people there. There were lines to get into some shops, but the lines weren't anything drastic. Food restaurants and stuff, they were not overfilled. I think it was honestly perfect. Definitely a day trip was more than enough time needed. Now let me show you my haul. I actually didn't get that much stuff for myself. I did do mostly souvenir shopping. I got this sweater, this crew neck, and it has a little black cat, which I love. It was kind of rough trying to find cute merch because a lot of it was definitely millennial type humor and like, we are the daughters of the witches you didn't burn type material. Okay, I'm gonna show what Daniel got just because this shirt is really, really good. But we found this cat doll shirt. So Daniel got this one. I got Katniss Skywalker, Cat Vader. And then the last thing I got was this lapel pin. Lapel? Lapel?
Lapel.
Lapel? Really? Lapel? Mm-hmm. Lapel, lapel, whatever. Pin. I just think it's freaking gorgeous. I love vintage Halloween. It needs to make a comeback. I'm going to use this as just a regular pin. This whole store, Emporium 32, all of their stuff was gorgeous. It was just so much vintage Halloween type stuff. I loved everything in there. That concludes this trip. Today is our last day on the East Coast. We are flying out bright and early tomorrow morning, going back to the West, baby. I have had the time of my life. It has been really fun, storm and all. Would I come back? Hell yeah. I, honest to God, want to move to New York. I feel like it's calling to me. I know everyone in LA says that, but I just really want to move to New York. And then Boston, I would definitely come back. I need to come back actually because we didn't get to go to the Isabella Gardner Museum. I honestly would do this trip again, like going to New York and then here to Boston or just to Massachusetts in general. I would even take the train next time. I would take the train. I think it's a 4-hour ride. We ended up doing a flight because we were so limited on time, which is funny because all our flights ended up getting delayed. We probably would have been better off on the train. I'm very sad to be going back home, even though I miss my cat and my friends and my family too, I suppose. Okay, that is all. I am a 27-year-old on the East Coast now, and I am signing off. Till next time.